Lost Spring Question and Answers Part 2. 17. Who is Savita? Ans. Savita is a young girl of the bangle making community in Firozabad who helps an elderly woman in bangle making. 18. Why is Mukesh proud to take the author to his home? Ans. Mukesh is proud to take the author to his home as their house is being rebuilt after many years. 19. Who is in the charge of Mukesh household? Ans. A young and frail woman, the wife of Mukesh elder brother, is in charge of the household. 20. What is Sahib's explanation as to why he scrounged for gold in the heaps of garbage? Ans. The author Anees Jung anticipated Sahib always scrounging for gold in the garbage dumps. The journalist behaved curious and without further considering she asked the boy why he used to do so. In reply, the boy made a disappointing remark. The deprived young boy, Sahib, said that he had nothing else to do. 21. Why, according to the author, the advice she gave to Sahib to go to school seems hollow? Ans. Anees Jung realized Sahib's interest for education. So, she advised him to go to school. Of course, she realized soon that it was a careless one and would echo hollow in his ear, as she did not consider whether there was school in his slum or his parents could afford him education or not. 22. What is the irony inherent in Sahib's full name? Ans. Irony is the use of words to convey the opposite of their literal meaning, or irony is a statement or situation where the meaning is contradicted by the appearance or idea. Sahib's full name bears an irony. Literally, it means Lord of Universe, but his practical activity is paradoxical. 23. Why is Sahib not wearing chappal? Ans. The people of Sinpuri are all rag pickers by profession. Rag picking is only means of survival. They are leading a life of economic stagnant. A perpetual poverty crushes them down. Affording other basic necessities to their children is beyond of capacity. So, Sahib and other children are always barefoot. 24. What explanation does the author offer for the children not wearing chappal? Ans. The author sees the children of Sinpuri walking always barefoot. Being curious, she explained it as a social tradition. This explanation does not hold good. It will be a misinterpretation of a practical social problem. So, she explains the barefoot children as the effect of perpetual state of poverty. 25. Where does Sahib work after giving up rag picking? Ans. One morning Anees Jung sees Sahib going to a milk market with a steel canister in his hand. Sahib approaches her and says that he has already given up rag picking. Even he informs her that he works in tea stall with a salary of 500 rupees per month along with all the meals in a day. 26. What are the two different worlds of Firozabad? Ans. The freelance writer, Anees Jung, talked to the bangle makers and experienced their poverty. She saw two distinct worlds probably in Firozabad. The first one is of the poor bangle makers, caught in the web of poverty and burdened with the disgrace of casteism. The second one is the rich world of the sahukars, policemen, keepers of law, politicians and bureaucrats. 27. Why is Mukesh dream a mirage? Ans. A mirage is an appearance of a sheet of water that looms in a desert, bringing in a day of hope for a thirsty one. Anees Jung uses this smile of mirage to imply the dream world of Mukesh. In the poor and exploited world of Firozabad, Mukesh's dream of being a motor mechanic is like looming of courage and determination. 28. What is the significance of bangles in an Indian society? Ans. In Indian traditional world, bangles or wearing bangles has a prestigious significance. It symbolizes the suhag of the women in their married life. Even more, wearing bangles stands for auspicious in marriage. So, the colorful bangles roll up the wrists of a bride. 29. Why doesn't Mukesh ever dream of flying a plane? Ans, Mukesh dreams of driving a car that he sees hurtling in the ways of Firozabad. His dream is to his reach and deeply rooted to his soul. On the contrary, he has not seen any flying aeroplane in the sky of Firozabad in his entire life. So, he never dreams of flying a plane. 30. Why does Mukesh's grandmother believe that a God-given lineage can never be broken? Ans, Mukesh's grandmother watches her husband being blind with the dust from polishing glass bangles. She doesn't cry in sadness. Instead, she resigns herself to destiny. She encourages the family to continue bangle making, as she believes that a God-given lineage can never be broken by them who are sent for bangle making only. 31. Why do the children in Firozabad often lose their eyesight even before they become adult? Ans, the children in Firozabad sit in the dark hutments around the hot furnaces soldering the piece of glass in the flickering flames of oil lamps. All day long hours, they have to work so in insufficient light. In consequence, they often lose their eyesight even before they become adults. It is their delightful working condition. 32. What did the man from Udipti pray at the temple as a young boy? Ans, the man from Udipti recounted his childhood plight before the author that happened 30 years back. As he went to his school, he had to be barefoot. On his way, he used to stop at the temple where his father was the priest and prayed to the goddess for a pair of shoes. The goddess listened to him and granted his prayer.